Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing so very well. I'm in a little bit of a different location today. This is the master bedroom in my house, and I really liked the lighting, so I was like, why not? I brought back the bicycle shirt for this special occasion because I'm celebrating hitting 10,000 subscribers. It was like 2 months ago, but I finally have time to film my Q&A that I talked about like a while ago. I may have missed some questions, I'm not really sure, so if I did, ask your question below and I'll answer it, or if you didn't have a chance to ask a question, ask it below and I'll definitely answer it. So let's get into the questions. Would you rather book adaptations be movies or TV shows? It kind of depends on the book. If it's a short book and a standalone, a movie works great for that. Or if it's a trilogy or something and the content can be shortened down into a movie time span, I like that. But if it's a longer book or a longer series, I love TV shows. And then they just keep going, so that's great for me. If you could meet one character from a John Green book, who would it be? I don't really like that many of John Green's characters, so I don't really care, but I think Hazel would be pretty cool to meet, I guess. So Hazel Grace Lancaster. If vegetables went to high school, which vegetables would be valedictorian, teacher's pet, and class clown? Oh my gosh, Amy. I guess valedictorian would be broccoli because it seems smart. Teacher's pet, carrot, and class clown, sweet potato, because everybody loves a sweet potato. How does it feel to know you have the best hair color of all the hair colors? It feels great. I love having natural red hair. Can't get this. Only natural. If book characters were YouTubers, who would you want to collab with? This is such a good question. Like, I never would have thought about this. Probably Percy Jackson. I think he would be a super funny YouTuber, so I think he'd be really fun to collab with. The sass would be so real. If you could unread a series so you could read it again and experience it for the first time, what would it be and why? Harry Potter, hands down. Experiencing that magic for the first time again would be incredible. What was your first favorite YA novel? Probably Twilight. I don't really remember what I read before Twilight because that's what kickstarted my jump into reading. What's your favorite Harry Potter book? Deathly Hallows, all the way. Yes, yes. Are you going to VidCon? I'm glad you asked. I am going to VidCon. I'm so excited to go again. So if you're gonna be at VidCon, I'll be there. You can say hi to me, we can take a picture, it'd be super fun. Which Parks and Rec character do you most identify with? This was so tough to think about. I was like, I don't even know, but probably Ben, because calzones and nerdiness. Calzones. Calzones. Do you have any recommendations for someone who is looking to read fantasy but hasn't before? Yes, I do. I have 2 recommendations, the Mistborn trilogy and the Throne of Glass series. Throne of Glass, especially if you're used to reading YA, is a YA fantasy series, so that can kind of prep you for bigger fantasy series. And Mistborn is just really fun, really awesome, really great to read, and it's a pretty easy high fantasy read. So both of those series, check them out. How many unread books do you have? The last time I counted, I think it was 70, but it might be closer to 100. I will get rid of all of them by the end of this year, I believe. 0 by 16, it's gonna happen. What do you think about having subscribers from all around the world? This question came from someone in Brazil, and I love that. I love that Booktube and books can bring people together and that we can all like talk about the same books and have fun together and have discussions together. I want to travel all around the world and I want to meet everybody that watches my videos. That's probably impossible, but I want to do it. If you had to switch the main characters in 2 books, which ones would you choose? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Maybe Harry Potter and Selena, because I think it'd be interesting to see them in each other's worlds. I don't know. Have you ever been to Germany, and what are your thoughts on Germany? I kind of have a biased view of Germany because my flight got snowed out once and I was stuck there for a really long time. But I think if I went back to actually like go to Germany and like hang out and not be stuck in the airport, it would be pretty cool. If you could collab with any booktuber or regular YouTuber, who would you choose and why? I think probably Olin Rogers because he's just hilarious, and a rollin' with Olin video would be just the funniest. What's your favorite book quote? My favorite book quote really always changes. I recently reread Jane Eyre, so I have 2 favorites from that. I am no bird, no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with independent will. And I would always rather be happy than dignified. I really like those quotes a lot, but if you ask me in like a year, it'd probably change. What are your favorite Percy Jackson books in order? Oh my gosh. From favorite to least favorite, Battle of the Labyrinth, The Lightning Thief, The Last Olympian, The Sea of Monsters, and The Titan's Curse. I didn't like The Titan's Curse because Annabeth was gone for like the entire thing, and Annabeth is one of my faves. Least favorite book? Stolen by Lucy Christopher. I did not like that book at all. But the third Mara Dyer book, that is a close second. Crunchy or creamy peanut butter? Definitely creamy, all the way, always. How is your hair so shiny? It's because of the shampoo that I use. It's some herbal essences, natural shine something, I don't know. I'll link it down below if I can find it somewhere. And I also use Paul Mitchell's Super Skinny Serum sometimes. These are the reasons that my hair is shiny. What are your biggest dreams or life goals? I'm gonna go with a lot of vague goals because they're just goals I have for me always. That is to make the world a better place, to encourage people to do things I love, and to tell people about God. Do you watch anime? And if so, what do you recommend? I have only watched Attack on Titan. The shame. I've been meaning to watch more anime and I just haven't gotten around to it because I haven't had time, but I do recommend Attack on Titan. I have a list of animes that I want to watch. If you want to add to that list, give me some recommendations down below. What book would you recommend if you're in a reading slump? I would recommend either reading one of your favorite books, because that helps you get out of a reading slump, or reading anything by Maureen Matson, because I feel like those really jumpstart you out of reading slumps because they're really easy to read and they have great storylines and just everything. If you had cake and ice cream to eat and you had to choose between a fork and a spoon, what would you choose? Fork. Always, always. How old are you? I'm 23. Ew. If you were the main character in a story, what do you think the story would be about? Hopefully it would be about something cool like fighting crime and stuff, but if it was about my like actual life, it would be about filming and working and reading and Netflix. When did you first start booktubing and what advice do you have for new booktubers? I started consistently posting on Booktube at the beginning of last year, and my advice, as always, I have 3 things. 1, post consistently. 2, make friends who are starting out at the same time as you, aka get Twitter, talk to people. And 3, have fun because people can tell when you aren't having fun. And that's it. Sorry if I missed your question. I feel like I might have missed a couple. Just ask it below and I'll answer it. Thank you again so much to everybody that watches my videos. Hitting 10,000 is ridiculous. How? What? How? But I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. I love having conversations with you guys and seeing your comments. It's just so much fun to be a booktuber. So thank you for giving me that opportunity. I hope you have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Would you rather